Everybody, y'all better get excited and welcome to Healing 101. For those of you guys who are new, my name is DrMonifa Jones. I need you guys to know I'm a transformational life coach. I'm a health and wellness business distributor. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. I'm a previous college professor. I have run multiple businesses. I've helped multiple businesses into production. I have really had over 25 plus years of experience with outpatient mental health services. But let me tell you what my claim to fame is, Mom. My claim to fame is being a mother, is being a sister, is being a daughter. Yes, is being a wife, and is being your friend. So y'all better get excited and welcome to Healing 101. Now today, we are actually starting on a new topic, and our new topic is called the keys to self-love. So if you guys are joining us, I want you guys to be able to take notes and journal. So listen, we think 60,000 thoughts per day, more for women, right? And we make 10,000 decisions every day. Don't leave all of this valuable information to your memory. Get a notebook. Document it, write it down, start journaling so that you can take advantage of all this valuable information that you're getting. Hey Cheryl, look guys, we're on a new series. We just wrapped up. I'm still excited about it. I'm sure I'm going to go back and watch the replays, but we just wrapped up, man, what mentally strong people just don't do. And we boss like that. We don't do weak-minded things anymore. So our new topic is the keys to self-love. Write that down. The keys to self-love. It's one of the most important things that I've learned on this journey that is superiorly important. Okay? Now, the topic we are going to talk about specifically today is to stay single. Dr. J, did you just say stay single when you married? Yup. And I mean it too. Stay single forever. For the rest of your life. A friend hit me up. Oh, I saw your post. Oh my goodness, stay single. You're my good. Listen, tune in today. That's what you need to do. Stay single forever. So, okay, guys, this is what we're talking about. The importance of remaining single. Okay? The importance of remaining single. So here on this Healing 101 platform, what we do is we heal live together. Thank you, Cheryl. We heal live together. I need to send you a message. Hope to see you Saturday. We heal live together, right? And we are transparent about our journey. And if things mess up, if things go left, if things go right, if things go south, we are transparent about our journey because we understand that it's all a part of progress and it's all a part of learning on this healing journey, right? So the importance of remaining single. The most important pursuit in your life is to be totally single. Again, married, yup. Mean it, yup. And I'm going to tell you why. Singleness is the foundation of all relationships. And a lot of people don't understand that. And so we're going to get into that today. Singleness is, all right, Keisha, the foundation of all relationships. Boss-employee relationship, student-teacher relationship, husband-wife, parent-child, friends, colleagues, neighbors. Singleness, my sister Keisha, is the foundation of all relationships, right? How you perform at work, your work ethics, and how you show up at work depends 100% on your level of singleness. See, singleness determines the quality of all your relationships, whether it be professionally, whether it be personally, or whether it be socially. Singleness is the foundation of all those relationships. Now, how you get along at work, whether you know it or not, how you interact with your spouse, whether you know it or not, how you interact with your family and your relatives shows us your level of singleness. So here at Healing 101, the Love Tribe, y'all better get excited. We don't dwell into things that mentally strong people just don't do. So what we are going to do, This week, we're going to dab into the keys to self-love. We're going to dab into learning how to truly be single. If you're at a job and your interactions with all of your colleagues are, kind of volatile, kind of stressful, come on, Pammy. Come on, sis. Come on. You need to check not the boss. You need to check your singleness. I need y'all to be clear on this. I hope y'all staying with me, so stay with me. If you're fighting within the departments at your job, that means one thing. You are suffering from a singleness problem. If you are fighting and having trouble with your spouse and your friends, you are suffering with a singleness problem. The most important relationship, if you're writing, you need to write this one down. This is even in the Bible. I hope y'all know this. The most important relationship is not the one with others. It is the one with yourself. If you want to go back and do some research, and it basically says, love thy neighbor as thyself. Y'all ever heard that before? Love thy neighbor as thyself. Not love your neighbor better than yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. We missed the most important part, was as you love you. As you love yourself, love your neighbor. We missed that part. But we heard love our neighbor. Take care of everybody else. Take care of your family and friends. Take care of everybody else. We heard that part. But we missed the part that said, look, cash flow, let me tell you what it said. It said, love them as you love yourself. See, most of us focus too much on getting along with other people, but yet we don't focus as much on getting along with ourselves. See, there's a certain thing called interpersonal relationships. That's when your relationships with others. But there's also another thing. Write this down. If you don't master this, what are we doing? Intrapersonal. I-N-T-R-A. Intrapersonal relationships. Let me ask you something. The person you desire to know most is yourself. If you don't know that, along this journey of life, you're going to figure out that. I hit 1,000 brick walls, and then I said, okay, let's go back to square one. I need to start with loving me. See, the average person, they know too little about themselves, Pam. Most people live other people's images, Kenya, and we live to fulfill other people's and society expectations. Pam, Keisha, listen. Mom, Cheryl, listen. We live to fulfill other people's and the society's expectations. But let me tell you what I call it. I call it other people's and society's limitations. Let me tell you something, Gwen. Can't wait to see you Saturday. But let me tell you something. Society, relatives, friends, partners, co-workers, they put this expectation on us. Oh, don't be sad. Wear a smile. Always be upbeat. But maybe I don't feel like that right now. Always show up this kind of way. Always loan me money. Always help me out. Always be there for me. Oh, didn't you know that this is the latest style? We wear skinny pants now. Some men just don't need to wear skinny pants, Keish. No, certain men just don't need to do it. Just because it's in style don't mean it's for you. See, I don't call it society's expectations. I call it limitations. I told you guys a story a while ago about how my goddaughter had these really long dragging nails, coffin nails I think they call. And she's like, Grandma, I can't wipe myself in the bathroom. Can you help me? I said, girl, why you got them nails on? Oh, Beyonce started wearing them. Nicki Minaj started wearing them. I said, are they functional though? Well, do they appeal to you? Are they beautiful? Not really, but it's in style. So you telling me society gonna tell you wear these tight pants that you look ridiculous in, but you're gonna do it anyway. Back when I was younger, I don't know about y'all, but I was raised in the 70s. We used to wear bell-bottom pants. You was cool as I don't know what. If you wore these big old, the bigger mom, right? The bigger the bell-bottoms, the better, right? Now today, you wear bell-bottom pants, they're gonna laugh at you unless it's coming back into style. So people are normally motivated, inspired right? By what society says is popular. It's popular to do this. It's popular to do that. It's popular to drive this. It's popular to have this app. It's popular to eat here. It's popular to drink Starbucks. Take a whole bunch of pictures on Instagram with coffee, with latte, and you just do it. You know you are lactose intolerant, but you got your little cream so mocha loca. I don't know what it's called, but you're gonna keep up with it though, right? See, we allow others in society to shape us. That's why, listen to me, you have to stay single forever. We're gonna talk about that because see, what happens is we don't have a true self-concept. Most of us, let me tell you something, Pam. Most of us, 90% of the world does not have a true self-concept. They are not intentional about a self-concept. Most people have an others concept. We try to live up to the picture of what others say our lives are supposed to look like. You're supposed to look this way. You're supposed to dress this way. These nails are in style. These shoes are in style. These hairstyles are in style. You can't wear your hairstyle. Like when we were young, we had a cut short right here and the other side right here. Like it wasn't no fake hair. It was our hair. We went to the salon and got our hair cut all the way short right here and real long right here. That was the style, baby. We had to look like everybody else. We had to stay hip. We had to stay popping, not realizing. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't have a big, beautiful head like I used to have, Kevin. I just don't. But when I was younger, I had a big, thick, beautiful mane, just beautiful. And they said the stylist cut it all off. I did it. And then my hair was lopsided. I did it to keep up, to look popular, to be accepted. You know why? Because I didn't know. I didn't have a true self-concept. I just learned that very, very here recently. Most people, most of you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, that's why you're on Healing 101, is because you have an others concept. And most people don't even know what they want. Whatever is popular, whatever we have to do to fit in. So let me tell you a quick story. I was homeschooling my children for a period of time. So I told my children, I need for them to document for me. I was teaching them critical thinking skills, not being influenced by media, to learn to think for themselves. And I said, this is what we're going to do. This is our lesson. Tell me your favorite color. Tell me your favorite genre of music. Tell me your favorite show on TV. Tell me your favorite cereal. Tell me your favorite food. Tell me all of the things you like. I gave them multiple categories. And I said it can't be influenced. So then they came back. What's your favorite music? Oh, we love rap. And my kids, they used to sneak and listen to rap with profanity that I didn't allow. But you know how God works it out. They called me one time, hip dialed me by one time, and I heard the music in the background. I got home, I was like, I told y'all can't listen to that rap music with profanity. They were young. So with that being said, their favorite music was rap. And I said, well, what about classical? What about reggae? What about pop? What about all these different genres of music? But guess what? They had not been exposed to many multiple genres of music. But because 92Q was playing rap and because they were black, that's what they like. Most of us have an others concept. We don't even know what we like because we don't even have options to choose from. Rap music was played in my home. That's what I like. I said, what's your favorite cereal? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Why? Oh, those commercials keep coming on of High School Musical, and that's our favorite show. Why? Because we keep watching it on TV. I said, how do you know you like that? So I had my children to do a research. And I said, check this out. Tell me what you like without the influences around you. And can I tell you, they couldn't answer the question. They only knew what the commercials told them and what media told them. And so I let me tell you what I did. I cut off the TV for a month. And I said, now tell me what you like. Go research other stuff and tell me what you like. You don't know what you like. Don't tell me what's popular. Don't tell me what's been advertised to you. Tell me what you like and you love. The kids went and did their own research, and guess what they found out? They thought they loved McDonald's. They thought they loved Burger King. But when they started researching foods, me and my kids, when they were young, we became vegans for like 2 weeks. It's hilarious. And they said, Mom, we did research, and it's fast food on every other block. and we couldn't find good food. We was thinking maybe we should have some good food because we used to, McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's, and maybe we can find some good food. And they did the research, and we actually had a field trip. It was 2 miles. No, actually, we had to go from Randallstown all the way to Towson to find a place with fresh food. But there were none in between 20 minutes. But on every block, we had 3 fast food places to choose from. And they realized that they see it so much, they've been used to it so much that they didn't even know what they like. So I'm here to tell you today, if my babies figured out that they love McDonald's because it's on the way. They love Burger King because they used to it. They like High School Musical because they watch it every day. They love Cinnamon Toast Crunch because that commercial plays every other day. They love pizza because they always eat it at school. What do you like? What other things do you like? And I'm going to tell you today, most of us have an others concept and we don't even know what we like. And so we have to change that. That's why being single is most important. The foundation of your life, is you discovering you. The foundation of your life is you figuring out who you are. I'm going to tell you right now. When you're in a relationship with somebody and you love them. Hey, Chris. Oh, my goodness. My sisters are on here. When you love someone, what do? You can put it in the comments. You pursue them. You spend time with them. You find out all the things they like and they love. Why? Because you want to please them. Because you want to be in their presence. Because you enjoy hanging out with them. Because you get that feeling and you like, ooh, I'm going to figure out. Guess what, guys? Do you pursue yourself? Do you know what you like? Do you know what you love? Do you like spending time with yourself? Do you get offended if you don't spend time with you? You get mad. Hey, dude, consider me a priority. Make me important. And your own self, your higher self is like, consider me a priority. Make me important. Spend time 5 minutes with me at least. My God, 5 minutes? You spend more than that on social media. Spend 5 minutes with me. So I want you to know that self-knowledge is the key to our relationships. That's why you need to be single. Self-knowledge is the key to our relationships. The reason why you are being triggered and the reason why you are being offended and the reason why you are becoming mad and the reason why you are becoming upset is not because of the other people. Let me tell you why. What's inside of you comes out. You think it's your grandmother, you think it's your boyfriend, you think it's your child, you think it's your neighbor, you think it's your coworker. I'm hearing your face confrontation that says you. I'm sorry. Okay, let me talk to me. It's me. I'm looking at myself right now. It's you. Let me ask you a question. If you have an orange, a beautiful fresh fruit orange, and you squeeze it, what comes out? If you squeeze an orange juice, what comes out? Please put it in the comments. If you squeeze an orange juice, what comes out of the orange juice? Welcome, Lady Ariel. Welcome, Miss Real Estate. Let's get excited. So I'm going to tell you right now. Thank you. Cheryl says OJ juice, orange juice. So if you squeeze an orange juice comes out. Cheryl, are you sure? Are you sure that apple juice don't come out of an orange? Are you sure that grapefruit juice don't come out of an orange? Are you sure that lime juice, lemon juice don't come out of an orange? The only thing that comes out of an orange is orange juice. So why do you think when you get triggered, when you get angry, when you get upset, when you get mad that it's the other person, the only thing that comes out of you is what's already in there? Y'all better get excited about that. The only thing that's going to come out of you is what's in you. So when someone triggers anger, it's already in there, baby. When somebody made you mad, it's already in there. We need to deal with ourselves. Self-knowledge is the key to our relationships. Self-knowledge is the foundation of our relationships. If you understand this will flow over into every single area of your life. This is the most important thing. That all the Sadducees and Pharisees asked Jesus a question. They said, out of all the laws, what's the one that's most important? And he answered twice. They only asked him one question, but he answered twice. The first thing he said was, love your neighbor as yourself. And then the second thing he says was, make sure you love yourself. I don't know why we missed that part. We serve everybody. We help everybody. So I'm going to ask you an honest question. This is rhetorical. You can put it in the comments. You don't even have to. Do you pursue you? Look at the last relationship you were in. Was y'all talking on the phone, listen to each other, breathe? Oh, I can't wait to get off the phone with you. Were y'all hanging out, spending intimate time together? Were y'all holding hands on the harbor, going to the movies? Was you finding out, oh my God, he like Jordan tennis shoes. Oh my Lord, I can't believe this man still play video games at his age. He's so cute. The stuff that we think is cute drive us crazy in the end, right? That's funny. When we all in love, anything goes. After a while, everything starts irritating us. But listen, do you pursue you? Do every day you say to yourself, Monifa, I'm coming after you, girl. I want to know all about you. I want to know who you are. I want to know that goddess, that queen. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know what sets you off, because I want to be proactive to help you. I'm no longer working against myself. I'm no longer working against you, Monifa. So let's find out when we are fasting and some food comes our way, we're going to proactively have a plan. We're going to find out when that anger or that depression or anxiety comes our way, we're going to proactively have a plan, because we know that emotions last for 90 seconds. It's just a wave. If I can just endure 1 minute and a half, I can get through it. I don't have to have the racing thoughts that used to destroy me when I was younger. In my teens and my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, they destroyed my life. Racing thoughts, negative racing thoughts, just on autopilot. But now when it comes, I nip it in the bud. You got 30 seconds to disturb my peace of mind. Let's process this. Okay, I do feel like it's unpleasant. I don't feel good because you disrespected me. But what I need to know is that I love and respect myself. Done. Move on to the next thing. In my 20s, I'd be like, they don't like me. They disrespected me. What can I do better? How can I give them more money? How can I help them more? How can I make them love me? I ain't heard no more. Let me tell you, I've not heard no more. Like, I love those that love me. If you don't want to be in my presence, get excited. It's a reason. I'm a very powerful being. For you to be in my presence is almost like fire, baby. Come on now. Like, I understand if you can't handle it. I understand that very clearly. But let me tell you, you need to be single. We always asking people, do you love me? Do you love me? You know what you'd ask them? Do you love you? Y'all need to write that down. Before you get in a relationship with somebody, ask them, do you love you? See, two people is not half and half that come together as one. 1 + 1 = 1 in relationships. One whole person with one whole person. But see, this is the challenge. You go into your relationship with abandonment issues. You go into your relationship with rejection issues. You go into your relationship with trust issues. Wherever you are, there you go. If we squeeze you, whatever is in there is coming out. Why don't you spend 100% of your time focusing on yourself? Why don't you spend 100% of your time getting to know yourself? Why don't you spend all of your time understanding that self-knowledge is the best thing you will ever do for yourself? Because you always know how to show up in a relationship. You won't show up needy, begging somebody to love you when you love yourself. You won't show up needy, begging somebody to respect you when you respect yourself. You won't show up needy trying to make people appreciate you when you already had a mantra this morning that you appreciate yourself. Why don't you get to know you so you can like and know you before you try to get somebody else to know you when you don't even know you? Dude, actually your favorite flower, your favorite thing? I don't know. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Our knowledge includes both our strengths and our weaknesses. A lot of people just want to focus on their strengths. You also have to focus on your weakness. Mentally strong people, they improve their weaknesses. I knew I was needy. I knew I was whiny. I knew I was emotional. I knew I was sensitive. I knew that. And so I told myself, how am I going to, thank you, Ronisha, how am I going to become a stronger person? I'm not living my life being weak-minded. I'm not living my life at a low vibration. I'm not doing it. I'm going to prosper in my health. I'm going to prosper in my wealth. And I'm going to be in alignment with my assignment. I have things to do, Keisha. Please understand that I'm going to know me more than I know my husband, more than I know my mama, more than I know my kids. I'm going to know me because I need to show up strong for myself. And so many people are trying to be in relationships with other people and they don't know other people. That's right, Keisha. We're going to prosper. But see, let me tell you, Keisha, people are delusional. They spend their lives serving others and wonder why. I don't know why things are not working. I don't know why I did this for my mama. I did this for my friends. Every time I extend myself, I don't get it back. You don't have a proper foundation, boo. You got to love you first. Everybody else like and love is extra. I love my friends, but okay. I love me, baby, like first and foremost. Nobody can make you do anything. I told my son, he was in school, he was getting in trouble. I went to school and he's like, my friend is making me run around the room. And I keep getting in trouble because I keep getting out of my seat because my friend is making me run around the room. And I told my son, you know, I ain't going to tell you. But anyway, I told my son, you know what I'm going to do to you? I said, stand still. I said, can he make you run if you're not moving? And he was like, huh? I said, how can anybody make you run? Just stand still. And he had an epiphany. And he said, oh, he was chasing me, but if I'm not running, then he can't chase me if I just stand still. I said, yeah, and run again in this classroom and see what happened to you. He had an epiphany. Nobody can make you run, son. And sis, nobody can make you mad. You have to make a decision to become mad. Somebody says something to you and you say, I am mad about that. You know why? Because you have underlying issues that you have dealt with. You don't have a true self-concept. When you are concerned about what someone else has said to you, you care more about what they say than what you think about yourself. I'm going to say that again. When you are concerned about what other people say about you, you are more concerned about yourself. I'm sorry, about what people say about you than what you think about yourself. Please fall in love with you. So when they say something crazy, that's a lie, just don't receive it. Man, I was having therapy with a client. She was so upset because people were calling her out of her name. And her name was Barbara. That's my auntie name. And when she come in the office, you know, I was like, Mary, time for your session, Mary. And she looking around. And she said, Dr. J, anybody in the waiting lobby, in the lobby but me? I said, Mary, come into my office, come to the session. She's like, Dr. J, who are you talking to? I said, I'm talking to you. And she said, my name not Mary, Dr. J, my name Barbara. And I said, oh, when people call you stupid, you respond. When people call you dumb, you respond. When people call you a bitch, you respond. So when I call you out of your name, why you ain't responding now? Why I'm calling you Mary? Let's go, Mary. You don't know who you are. I can call you anything. Why are you reacting to somebody calling you something that you are not? See, when you love yourself and they call you out of your name, you're like, oh, you talking to me? You ain't talking to me. You ain't talking to me. Y'all know I got a sister Pam. She don't play with me, so I wouldn't expect you to do that. Like, oh, you ain't talking to me. Oh, you don't know. My name is Queen. My name is Goddess. My name is Warrior. My name is Love. My name is Prosperity. You can't be talking to me because I know who I am. But when you don't know who you are, you get upset when people say stuff to you. And you know why? Because you believe it. Why would you get upset when somebody say something about you and it ain't true? It's because you, in the core of your soul, you believe it. That's why you need to stay single. Stay single forever. Let me do a disclaimer before everybody think me and my husband breaking up. Let me do a disclaimer as I wrap up. When I met my husband, He was single. I was not. I didn't love myself. I didn't respect myself. And I didn't value myself. I actually learned that from him. He just kept telling me over and over again, you need to love yourself. And I'm like, I'm a whole psychologist. Don't tell me. And he said, you need to love yourself. You get too worried or concerned about things that shouldn't disturb you. You need to love yourself. And it used to irritate me, but now I'm thankful for him. He was single. He was whole. Thank God he was patient with me. So listen, you need to become single. You need to have a self-concept, not an others concept. Go look in your closet. Let me tell you how you have an others concept. What's the latest thing out? Is it in your closet? What's the latest car out? It's in your car, in your driveway. What's the latest jewelry? What's the latest fashion? That's what you wear so people can accept you. People that don't know you can see your Chanel and your Louis Vuitton and they could think you something. It's ridiculous. Spend all that money on some books. Learn something about yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in learning who you are. Invest in learning how to show up in the world so you can be proactive and not let people push your buttons. If you're still getting offended, if you're still getting angry, you still get mad, you're still worried about people talking about you, listen. When you listen to others more than you listen to yourself, you don't have a good self-concept. You have an others concept. So we're talking this week about the keys to self-love. And the keys to self-love is understanding that singleness is the foundation of all relationships. And everywhere you go, there you are. You're going to show up with your grandmother. When she squeezes you, it's going to come out. With your brother, with your son, with your neighbor, it ain't them. They can't force something to come out of you. You made me mad. Nah, they didn't. You need to learn anger management. You made me cry. No, you didn't deal with the underlying issues. You need to learn how to process sadness and depression. You hurt my feelings. No, you don't spend time by yourself. You don't love on yourself. So when somebody else rejects you, you think that is the end all. That's because you don't take 5 minutes. So take 5 minutes. It's very valuable. So here we go. If you don't have 5 minutes, you don't have a life. So we always want to make sure that we take 5 minutes. Why? Because we are so important. So this is what I'm going to say to you as we wrap up our show. It is my prayer for you that you learn to discover who you are. I want you to feel so good about yourself that when you wake up in the morning, you're excited to be you. I want you to love yourself so much that when somebody else says anything condescending about you, that you just smile and you say, oh, that's what they got in them. That's why it's coming out. You just smile and say, oh, that ain't me. That's the orange juice coming out. They need some help. But I'm good, because guess what? When I woke up, I love me. And when I woke up, I like me. And when I woke up, I value me. And guess what? I'm pursuing me. I'm pursuing me, not bruh. No, not bruh. I'm pursuing me. I want to be a goddess warrior. When they say something goes on in my life, I'm like, that's okay. Do you know who I am? A setback is a setup for a comeback, baby. I'm not breaking down. I'm breaking through. I'm not breaking down. I'm breaking through because I've spent time on myself. I spent time building myself up. I spent time learning myself so that when the triggers come, I don't fall apart. I am worth it. I'm not going to live this life in misery. I'm not going to live every day depressed and full of anxiety. I'm worth it. I want to know what I like. I want to know what I love, and I want to expose myself to it. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy this life. I don't want people to trigger me. I don't want people to hurt me. I don't want to be crying all night long. I'm tired of that. So now, Ronisha, it's time for me to know me. I'm pursuing me. I'm loving me. I'm getting to know me, baby. If you don't have 5 minutes, you don't have a life. You better spend some time by yourself today. and write in your journal how amazing you are. So when somebody else come around and don't say that, don't repeat the same, you remind them who you are. Y'all better get excited. Look, guys, have an amazing, phenomenal day on purpose. I will see y'all tomorrow, Monday through Friday, live at 5. Thank you, Pam. Love you guys. See you Saturday.